I'm actually so freaking annoyed because I did a confessional as soon as tribal was over, so that it would be fresh in my head, but I can't seem to find it, so now I have to record another one. Um, Tonight was wild. Obviously, I was not expecting on getting into a fight, especially with someone like DQ. Um, this is not Bad Girls Club. This is not Dr. Phil. I don't do fights like that. Normally, I keep my chill, but when you have someone who attacking my game, sure, last ditch effort, I get it. But what I don't find okay is when you have someone who's labeling you as rude and aggressive and nasty. When she came at me, was nasty. I didn't curse once. I didn't tell her to shut the F up like she told me to several times. I never once told her to shut up. I was actually pretty nice to her considering the way that she came at me. And I think it was poor behavior on her part. Obviously, I'm not happy that I responded to her because, like I said, I just don't have the I don't have the energy to entertain her shenanigans. Like like I said, my ceiling is a little too high for DQ. So, I mean, maybe that's something that she likes to. Maybe she likes to get into arguments and poke at the bear, but don't do that. Secondly, I think that it was just so horrible that she was like saying all the things, and granted, they were low key true, but whenever I came back at her with a good argument, like she was just like, okay, well, that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Why? Because you don't have an argument against it. It's like, girl, I don't owe you a damn thing. Yes, you were in an alliance that Corey pulled us into from the first 4 minutes of the new tribe. I'm not going to say no to an alliance. Like, that's Survivor 101. Secondly, I have never had a one-on-one conversation with DQ in my life. Like I said, we're not even friends on Skype. So why is it that you think I owe you something? And this is the thing. If anything, I feel like she should respect me because one thing I pride myself on this game is if I know 100% that I'm never going to work with you, even for a round, even for 10 minutes, I'm not going to entertain you or talk to you or do anything like that. I'm just going to keep it distant and not talk to you. And I think that at least it's not being fake. You know, with Jamie, the argument's going to be, well, you weren't loyal to him, you weren't transparent to him. Yeah, because he wasn't transparent with me. I feel like I've been pretty transparent with people who have been transparent with me. And that's the running thing that I've tried to do this season. I do think it's so frustrating that she's like, oh, I'm voting for Robbie, you're never going to win, blah, blah, blah. This is the thing. I'm not a cocky person. Like, I think I'm pretty good. Not great, but good enough. And I just don't like to not get credit when credit is due. Like, I think Mikey's fabulous. Robbie, adore him. But what you're not going to do is discredit my game and try to make it seem like I've done nothing. Let's be honest here. This is the first time throughout the entire game that I've had a single vote against me. I've had one vote against me throughout this entire game. I've never been voted out of a tribe, unlike Mikey and Robbie have. And I never had to rely on competition wins. I think that as far as strategy is concerned, I had good strategy in this game, and I was able to utilize it and make good connections and do things like that. And I think that hopefully people see that in the end. I never expected to get a vote, so it's like, whatever, like I don't want her vote. I would rather lose and not get her vote than win and get her vote, to be quite fucking honest. But I don't plan on getting her vote. I don't think I'll get Jamie's vote, depending on if he's bitter or not, which he probably will be, which, whatever. Like, it's I don't know. I'm just so stressed out because I never want to come off like the angry black girl that a lot of people like to suggest or typecast. And I feel like that's what she was trying to do, low key. Not intentionally, but I do think that her choice of words and describing me as nasty and rude and angry, like you can't use terminology like that. It's because it's microaggressions, girl, and you came at me, so don't expect me to not come at you. And she was like, oh my god, I put in so much effort in this game. So I said, raise your hand if you have a personal connection with DQ. Crickets, with the exception of freaking Katie. It's like, girl, like, get it together. Like, I get having a last ditch effort. I totally understand that 110%. Do what you gotta do. But don't sit there and bring my name up and not be able to back it up. I don't like that at all. Normally, like I said, I'm pretty quiet when it comes to altercations, especially in a game, because I think that being quiet, being subtle, takes the target off of your back immediately. I have a target on my back now. It is what it is. And I know you guys say that I use this word all the time, but I'm going to weaponize this. DQ's not voting for me. Jamie's not voting for me. I'm the perfect person to sit next to because I'm never going to get their votes. And that could very well be true. But I didn't say I'm not going to get other people's votes. I think that for the next half of this game, I have to sort of change up my strategy and just be 110% transparent with people. That's why I really, really, really want to find that second idol. Just because it will allow me to be transparent with people and let them know, listen, I'm voting you out because I don't think I'll have the votes to win against you, TBH, so you gotta go. And I think that people will respect that more. Obviously, if I can't find the idol, I can't really do that because I don't know if people are going to use it against me. But Lord have mercy. I don't know, guys. I'm so stressed out. I think I played a really good game. A great game compared to Mikey and Robbie. Like, I think they played a great game. But you have to remember, I have not been voted out of a tribe. And like I said, I've only had one vote against me. And I've worked my butt off. Every single waking minute, I've been thinking about this game and how I can get to the next level and what I can do to prolong my life here. So for her to discredit me like that is very rude and nasty. She honestly can go kick rocks or something. Like, I'm so annoyed. But yeah, I'm going to find that second idol, and I'm going to do exactly what I can to make sure that it's in my hands or that I know who has it. And I think this just solidified me going to the end with Mikey and Robbie, obviously, because there's no way I could win against LeVan or Katie now. So stupid.